Last time on the Minus 20 podcast, the heroes attend the funeral. Grogan, the Axe's leader, shows up with mechanical dogs and an odd living puppet on his heels. The Axes leave for a meeting at the Room in the Pillar. What are they planning?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Minus 20 podcast. I am Jay, I am your GM. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, our homebrew campaign, Vigilante. Things are starting to heat up. I'm here with Nate.
Hello.
I'm here with John.
Hey!
I'm here with Holly.
Hey, babe.
I'm here with Diana.
Hey, babe. Whoa.
Hey, babes out there.
Hey. Hey, what's up?
I don't know where that came from. Sorry, Jay.
No, it's fine. I love it. Diana.
Hi.
Hi, babe.
And I'm here with James.
Hola.
We're all getting a little punchy, I think.
No, absolutely. I mean, last step was pretty serious, I think.
Creepy.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? What I'd like to talk about, I'm just curious. I love these chats about your characters, getting to know them a little better. So before we dive into our play, I would love to know kind of either a phobia or a new word I learned, aphilia of your character, a love or a hate, something that your character loves or hates. And I saw that James was giving me the eyeball over here. You got something for Bo? What does Bo love or hate?
I think we established last episode or 2 episodes ago, carrot soup.
Oh, yeah. That's
Definitely one of his favorite things. Clearly, he was very fond of it.
There was a question we touched on briefly during that episode about cannibalism. And how do Leshies feel about, I mean, I guess where do they get their nourishment from? I thought it was from the ground, not from other materials.
It's ground and sunlight. So, fun mechanic in Pathfinder is, if we were dungeon delving, I instead of having food, I literally have to bring bottled sunlight, and I have to have that, and it costs, 7 times the amount of regular rations.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, from the
As
very
Jake
beginning of the
furiously
campaign.
makes dungeons to dive into.
Yep. Yeah, otherwise, he would start going through, whatever starvation would be.
Withdrawals.
Right. Yeah. So irrational love of carrot soup, which he actually doesn't need to eat.
No, it's just for joy.
Just for joy. So he
Mm.
slaughters these fellow plants.
I like to
I
think
mean,
that they're
it's
given
one-
freely. It's not like an apple falling off a tree would literally fall off a tree. It's not like you're stripping it naked kind of thing. It's
Right, but a carrot
it's
is the entire
different when
plant,
it's a
isn't it?
root
Yeah, it's the
vegetable.
root.
Yeah,
like,
fair.
Yeah. They
He's-
fall out of the ground.
He's just upcycling, guys.
yeah. All right. Good to know. Anyone else who's Diana? Do you have an irrational fear? or love?
Kira has an irrational fear of men in uniform. And it's because, kind of living in a more middle to upper class area, you don't have to break the law to survive. So you don't really get in trouble. So there's this fear of getting in trouble. So the axe enforcers kind of make her nervous.
I think they made everyone nervous that last episode.
That's why she liked Liam a little bit. I don't know.
And
Playing with fire.
the bad boy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's funny. Last step, I had a feeling you guys were like, "Oh, we can take the axes at this funeral," before we started. But then when you saw the enforcers and Grogan, there wasn't much enthusiasm to tackle them at that moment.
It's a big freaking guy.
He's a big boy.
also the 30-some tokens on the map was
Yeah.
imposing even without the large Grogan
Yeah.
appearing up. So
Read the room.
Along with the townsfolk that really were not open to our side of the story.
Anyways, who's next? What about Shepard? Does Shepard have a irrational hate or love of something? He has this irrational love of neatened rugs.
Never gonna let it go. I don't know about irrational fears, but he takes a real hard stance against exploitation.
I don't know if that's irrational. You're saying irrational? Does he hate spiders or
Not
cold soup?
not that I can think of.
Does he love cold soup? Maybe he loves.
He
cold
loves
soup.
soup.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what temperature it is. He takes soup when he can get soup.
What does he feel about socks?
Doesn't always own them.
Yeah.
Quickly burns through them.
It sounds like though that maybe Bo could bring some carrots over to the lair, and Shep could pick them up.
That would be a good day.
What about Marth?
So I don't know if it would go so far as to be like a phobia, but Marth hates and loathes pastels.
Oh,
Interesting.
yep.
Like when you are all shades of gray and like live in that kind of shadowy world and stuff, colors don't always come easy. So big bright colors he can do, but things like teal or like light blue, he's probably just like, oh my god, I don't know, like what is it, and do these go together, or are they just like, are people lying to me? If I say this is gray, are they gonna laugh at me and say it's green? Like, there's no real life connecting in here at all.
No, I just wore. I got a new pair of pants that I thought were blue, and my wife's like, "No, they're gray." And we had this argument whether they were gray just yesterday.
Blue or gold dress.
That's
Is that what we're talking about? As a person who is truly black and white, are you colorblind as well?
Yeah.
Is that why you hate pastels? They're not HDR enough.
Yeah. I am colorblind, and it's super fun. I'll give just one like life story. I work at a hospital, and the way that people like to label everything in a hospital is through color coding, and that doesn't work so well when you can't. So in normal life, I have people that I've known for 20 years that have no idea that I'm colorblind, but at a hospital, it comes up every single day, and I have to tell every person. They're like, yeah, I don't know what size IV it is. You're gonna have to tell me. Like,
Yeah, my dad was red-green colorblind, and he had a printing company for many years, but he was able to match. I don't know how he did it, but he compensated for it somehow, but he had a really good eye for color and what was matching and things like that.
It just seems like a recipe for disaster if you're a printer who's
Yeah,
colorblind,
printing.
you know?
Mhm.
So Martha's
Why are
not
these
afraid
green?
of ghosts.
no, Martha's not really afraid of ghosts.
Does he believe in them?
It's a possibility. He might. He
Yeah.
ain't afraid of no ghosts.
So it sounds more like a physical reaction to pastels than almost a irrational fear. Like there's actually, it sounds like it disturbs Marth's soul. Like
Wow, that's getting real deep on it. Like,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
All right.
the vibes are all wrong.
Exactly. Setting him up for failure.
Serafina?
Jay, you know what I'm going to say.
Clowns.
Clowns.
Wait, did Serafina also irrationally hates clowns?
Everyone hates clowns, Jay.
Hey, careful! Don't exclude our clown audience.
I should mention that Holly is in an Extinction Curse game, which is a circus themed game, which her clown phobia has made some interesting challenges.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. Yeah, you had a lot of fun with that one.
I did have a lot of fun. There were some bad guys that were clowns.
Well,
What's
I
that
think
dude's name?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember either. He was bad.
Chuckle nuts or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
Oh, you remember that? That was terrifying.
I have a new fear that I'd like to talk about.
Jay doing clown. Yeah.
No, but like
Phobia unlocked.
I think that for Serafina, it's probably people who seem to be one way on the outside, and then you find out they're very different
Oh,
underneath.
come on.
Ouch.
Hey, you don't know my backstory.
Okay.
That's true.
I want to change mine.
That's like describing every other PC in the party.
Well, that's true. So that's the interesting thing. So
Yeah.
now she has to be in a position where she looks one way and acts another.
Oh.
In 10 episodes, you're going to find out that she means literally. It's like she's opening people up. And it's like, oh, they don't look anything like I expected.
Risky surgery.
Yeah.
That's right. Last time we saw Rogan.
What's Grogan's irrational fear?
Mhm.
Yes.
Ooh. Gosh, I can't imagine him being afraid of anything.
Birds.
Indigestion.
Hey, that could be a fear. Fear of being afraid of something.
Yeah, that's true.
Emotion.
I'll have to mull that over. Yeah. Anyways, you met Grogan, who turned out to be an ogre, head of the Axes, apparently. Anyways, giving orders to the Axes, from what you know, alongside a poppet who is trailing at his heels, and two mechanical creatures, along with a phalanx, a little regiment of hardened axe warriors. You overheard mostly promises of revenge, and then the Axes gathered to go to the room in the pillar. Before we go on, I would like to award a hero point. I'm not sure who it should go to, but I think it's going to go to Shepard, because we had a lot of fun at Nate's expense last time.
Appreciate it.
So this is the least we could do to
Pity
make
point.
to show that we still love you.
Save them for my death saves.
Yes. Well, you've got 2 now, so you know
Mhm.
you can.
I assume I will need both.
Well, the problem. This is a good time to bring this up. The problem with having 2, saving them both for death saves, is that when you exchange them, you lose all of them. So you don't want to have more than 1.
Ah,
You see what I'm saying? So everyone sets back to 1. Shep has 2. Everyone else has 1. Yep.
So when you're doing
resetting,
death
that's it.
saves, you can trade a hero point for a success,
dude, all of them.
but it would trade
Not
all
not
of
success. Not success. So actually, you stabilize. I think we did a little bit of dying in the campaign. Not too much. You guys have healed each other pretty quickly. But once you enter dying, every turn you roll a flat check, recovery check, and if you fail, you move up you move up towards death. And if you succeed, you move away from death. If you fail the roll and move up to death, at that point, you can spend all of your hero points to stabilize, which means you become unconscious
That's
with 0 hit
cool.
points. Yep.
Got it. Okay.
But if you have more than 1 hero point, you lose them all.
Sure.
Did we ever talk about hero points and what you can use them for in general?
I don't know if we did, but yeah, sure we can.
For folks that may not be aware of that mechanic.
Basically, you can spend on any of your own rolls, pretty much is the way I like to think of it. So attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks. I believe you cannot use them on flat checks. Well, no. You can't use them on the dying. You know what? I don't know. I'm going to have to look this up.
Internet, let us know how
I
wrong
will,
we are.
I've got my bant for the next session
There you
all
go.
lined up.
There you
Okay.
go.
But yeah, basically, whenever you roll a die, you can use a hero point. It allows you to roll again, and you have to take the second roll.
Those watching on YouTube, look above.
Yeah, so that was last time we went to a funeral. The axes have gone to the room in the pillar. We left off where you guys were exiting the cemetery. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to start walking to the room in the pillar. And I'm going to kind of be watching over my shoulder to see, like, if anybody else is going. If not, I'll summon them with my necklace. But watching them, but trying not to be too obvious.
You want to give me a stealth check?
Yeah, I want to roll so bad. Blind?
No, give me a the open one.
Okay. Oh, well,
Yeah.
don't spare a 19. I rolled a 19
For 24.
for a 24.
Yeah, you surreptitiously look around very naturally. And who does she see heading to the room in the pillar?
She'd see Bo with a small cart, a couple of different crates of wine. I'm just kind of coming that way.
Martha's tried to figure out who from the funeral is going to the room and pillar and then kind of engage with them. So he's not just like beelining himself to the room and pillar. He's trying to be like, oh, I'm just following along with this group of people that I'm talking.
The only people that you can see heading to the room and pillar are the axes themselves, and it's very clear they wouldn't want to come.
Okay.
The rest of the mourners are sort of breaking up and scattering.
Well then, I'm off to check on the cleanup from the soup kitchen that happens to be right by the room and pillar.
All right. Shepard, Seraphina, you guys heading down that way too? Or you?
Yeah, he would slowly make his way over just to the area again, kind of following maybe the procession.
And of course, Seraphine is walking with her mother back to Lotions and Potions, which is just down the street from the room and pillar.
Right. So I would drop her off at home and see if we have any extra food that I could maybe bring over to where they're setting up the soup kitchen. And meanwhile, keeping an eye on the room and the pillar and who's heading that way.
Just a reminder that the new soup kitchen is not in this neighborhood. It's in an empty lot
That's right.
away from the room and the pillar. But Triangle Square, where the room and pillar on, is a very busy area. So you could just go sit in a bench in the park across the street. Not a place at all. It's not someplace you'll be noticed.
Sounds great.
Is there a wooded area?
There are some trees and stuff. Do you want to duck in and transform?
No, I just kind of want to go where it's a little more private. So I can like gesture them to come meet me
Oh, I
behind
see,
a
yeah.
tree as if nobody will see us back there,
Yeah. You can there's probably a little glade or flower garden in the park across the street in Triangle Square. So yeah, you gesture to the others, and I assume most of you would come by, and you do the thing where like you're looking over each other's shoulders, pretending, right, that you're just standing nearby or sitting on benches and talking over one another.
Cold War dead drop style.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm guessing you guys are all here because you heard the news that we're thawed the axes go in there. They're having some kind of meeting.
Yep.
I do have to say I'm a little emotionally conflicted right now, just hearing their side of things.
Not everything has to be black and white.
That's right. And that Grogan guy, he gave me bad feelings, bad vibes.
I think he gave everybody bad vibes.
Like, he does not give me a feeling like he's a good person. And I'm not profiling. I'm just getting that sense.
I can't imagine that their meeting is to discuss peace offerings to the ward. So
I just thought we could hear if they know about us or what their plans are, if they catch us. Like, anything we can learn about that would help us
I
stay
think
alive.
we need to know what's going on in there. It's not going to be good. Like, with the amount of anger and revenge and that guy, like, something's going to happen. We need to
Yes.
know what's going to down the pipeline.
So, what's the plan?
There, obviously, we can't just walk in and, it's going to look suspicious. But if there was only a way we could get someone inside there.
It's at this moment you all look to the left, and Bo never actually came over. She's like, why are you grouping up? and is literally walking in the door of this place with his wine.
So you guys swing and look at Bo as he approaches the room in the pillar. There are 2 axes flanking the front door of the room in the pillar.
Oh, thank goodness. And I make it look like I'm having a hard time on the cobblestones with this cart. I mean, you look pretty strapping. What? Come over here. No, get over here.
What's going on, Plant?
Okay, that threw me off. Give me a second. All right, back in seed. No, Gus told me to bring this over. You, both of you. I got, what, 1, 2, I got 6 crates here. Come on, grab one.
Hang on a second. Jonesy, go check with Gus.
I don't got time for your nonsense. I walk right past him.
No. He'll block the doorway. Only axes in today, Plant. Sorry.
Bo is pushy.
And then the other guy will slip inside. Just hold your horses there, kiddo.
I have work to do, and I got things to get done.
Well, you can always come back tomorrow.
Oh, you're going to let Gus yell at you for that one, then?
Well, I don't really give a rat's ass what Gus thinks, right?
Well, I don't care what you think.
Well,
I got a job to do.
Listen, Plant, I don't want any trouble, so why don't you...
I'm going to walk around the cart and then walk through the door and just see what he does, because I'm going to be
He'll
like,
block.
I'm like, as I'm doing, I'm like, Gus, who's this lackey?
He'll yeah, do you want to start a fight with him? Because
We're
he
gonna be
will
stepping over a
physically
puddle of grape
restrain you.
juice.
Yeah, no, let's roll this.
Okay, you want to...
Like, my roll will be just kind of go around him.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, let's see. Let me grab a quick... Go ahead and roll, I guess, an athletics check.
Even if you get around him, what are you going to do with the 12 other guards inside?
Yeah.
no, 14.
14. That may be enough. These guys, this is like one of the rank and file members.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hang on a second. I did not expect this. I will admit. Against his fortitude DC, a 14 is not enough.
Okay, yeah, so
You try to push your way, and it's just like he's got his arm across the way, and it is solid. Listen, Plant, I'm not in a real good mood. I said don't go in there, and you tried to go. All right, just back off.
Well, you know what? I don't need this right now. I'm going to go make some other deliveries. And when Gus asks who is making all this process and making it hard for people to get their drinks, I'm going to say, what's your name? Tell me your name right now.
The door opens up. The second guy comes in. Yeah, Gus says he's expecting 25 barrels from this Leshy guy, this grape guy. It looks like him.
Barrels? I said bottles. We got to clear this up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Bottles, barrels. I'm not really good with volumetric measurements.
Oh, I get that. Gus, can you tell these lackeys to bring them in for me?
Yeah, bring him in, Bo. And the guy opens the door.
And I give him the, what would be the Vine equivalent of the 2-eye, hand gesture, looking back and forth at him.
Yeah, don't make a habit of looking so gloaty there, Plant. And then he'll step aside, and you start bringing in the bottles.
Gus, I think that one out by the door is already drunk. Don't serve him.
I'm going to go ahead and activate the room in the pillar, and I'll throw your tokens in here. Bo, you come in, and the place is crawling with axes. And only axes. At the bar, though, you can see the regular bartenders there, and then Gus at the end of the... Here's Gus way up here. At the end of the bar, he waves you over.
Hey, Gus, sorry, I'm a day late on bringing those bottles over. I got them all here, though.
Yeah, no, here, put them up on the bar. We'll get them. Thanks for bringing them up. It's not every day I get free 25 bottles.
Oh, yeah. I was having a good time that night, and I probably I gave a little more than I should have, but you know what? You've been a good customer, long overdue.
Yeah, well, those Fingers McNabb type, he really set things in a tizzy, but he hadn't been back since that night, so...
Did they end up taking anything from you? I know they were taken from all your patrons.
Yeah, he stole a bunch of stuff, some tips off the bar, that kind of thing. Nothing serious, but real annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, can't have that kind of riff-raff in town, you know. Do you want me to put these in the back, like I
No,
normally
just
do?
put him on the bar. I got him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got to get out of here, Bo. The Axis are having this private meeting, but thanks for bringing the bottles over.
Yeah, it's not your normal clientele here.
No, we're shutting off the bar from the public tonight, and maybe tomorrow, depending on how long this goes. But yeah, come back later. You can have a drink on me, 5% off. How about that?
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And I'll take my sweet time, looking as enfeebled and old as I possibly can, to pull these little bottles up on the bar.
So you look around. You've been in here a bunch of times. This is again the sort of main cheap tavern of the neighborhood, and when there's a big party or celebration, this is the place to be. Even on the weekends, there's like a brunch on Sundays, and families come in here and sort of have family brunch and stuff. It's real popular, especially with the workers in the tenements. It's a good cheap place to get a mug of ale and a cheap plate of food, some bangers and mash or something like that.
Is there bottomless mimosas?
Bottomless? No.
Not that kind of
mimosa. My God, no. What is this, a sorority? And then you look around, you can see most of the tables. Here I put in a bunch of tokens that's somewhat representative. It's not packed like on a usual Oath Day or Fire Day night, but it is pretty full, and only Axes all wearing their sashes. A couple of things you notice. Along the north wall, there are some doors, and that there are some private rooms back there that you can rent out for special occasions or whatever. You don't see any sign of the Axe enforcers. There's a couple of them scattered throughout, as represented on the map, but no sign of Grogan or the Poppet or any of the mechanical creatures you saw. But you also notice, right, the normal bartenders here, and maybe one of the kitchen workers walks out with like a plate of wings or something, right? So you notice that the staff is here. And then, anything else you would like to see? I'd allow you to, there's a specific thing you're looking for. We can do like a perception check and see if you spot it.
I'll do a quick eye glance of I took a lot of time during the funeral to kind of ID as many as I could.
Yeah.
Is there any that I see that are new?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people who were not at the funeral. There were Axes at the funeral originally, but not as, maybe twice as many as those were killed. So less than 24. Okay. Probably you would think the close friends of the deceased, maybe fellow, that were also in their what do you call it, their crew or whatever. But here it's looks like all of them in the city are gathered here. Again, all different types. You got your street brawlers, you got your accountants, you got older dudes, younger dudes.
Do I see Utia? I don't.
Oh, Utia is probably in here somewhere. I should have thrown her token on here too. Good call.
Okay, so she is there.
Yeah. She's probably maybe there's like a table with like, what do you call them, lieutenants from the organization. Here, I'll put her by the fire on the far end. She's talking with a couple. You can see her way over here by the fire. She's talking with a couple other lieutenants, chiefs of the crew. You'd imagine they have several crews that do regular collections, and she's probably talking, lieutenants of those crews.
As I kind of finally get the gesture that I actually see Utia, I will kind of reach down and we had originally talked, episode 1, deep cut here, talked about she wanted a tawny port.
Yeah.
And so I'll actually grab that from the bottom and just kind of make my way over to give that to her.
All right. Yeah, so you wind your way through the crowd. You're getting some hairy eyeballs as it's clear that you're not wanted in here.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I gotta talk to you, Tia. I'm gesturing with the wine bottle, just wanted to give this to her. You, Tia.
Oh, Bo, what are you doing here?
Oh, sorry. I know it's not a great time, but I know last we spoke, you had wanted this, and I gesture the bottle.
Do me a favor, Bo. Hang on to that for a little bit. I'm not going to be drinking it tonight. Would you? Can I pick it up at your place maybe tomorrow or something?
Oh, yeah. I can hold on to it. Yeah, better safe with me if you got some places you got to be. Sorry for interrupting what's you got going on here.
No worries, Bo. Be talking to you later, eh?
Oh, yeah. Then I'll go back to dropping it off, some of the bottles, and I'll make a gesture to Gus. Be like, hey, I'll finish up in a second. I'm just gonna use the little Leshy's room.
How do leshies? I mean, this is a terrible time. What like? Don't you just breathe out carbon dioxide?
Oh, 100%. This is me very much bluffing.
All right, give me a deception check.
Yeah.
See if Gus knows about leshy anatomy.
The place to drop some leaves.
Don't you just need a open space or whatever? I don't know. Yeah, those leaves would come in handy out in the woods, eh? 14. Yeah, it's probably. What are you talking about, Bo? You just go outside.
Oh, no, not like that. I just need to wash my hands. One of the bottles broke.
Sorry, I can't let you back there. I wish I could. Maybe you could.
All right,
why don't you use the kitchen?
Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be great. So I'll make my way back into the kitchen.
Yep. So I'll show you that way. He'll point, like the bartender will be like, "Oh, go there." So you'll go up here, past the end of the bar. There's a couple of double swinging doors. Let's push you through them. Bloop. You find yourself in a little hallway, and then you take a left, and you find yourself in the kitchen. You can see the cooks are preparing, the different bar food and stuff for the axes, and they look up as you walk in.
And then I'll just be like, oh, sorry, I just need to wash my vines.
And they'll, one of them will nod over to like the wash basin corner.
And I'll take as long as I possibly can so that no one questions why I'm still in the bar while they're starting their meeting.
So you take, I don't know how long, maybe 20 minutes or so? How long? Yeah, I mean, you're probably talking to making small talk.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. You're making, carrot soup, my favorite.
Oh, I could definitely tell you. No, like me just rambling like I normally would, but my ear is definitely through the door kind of thing.
Yeah. As you're hanging out here, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, nothing really changes outside in the main room. You suspect after a while that whatever meetings are taking place are in those back rooms.
Oh, okay.
And that everyone else is kind of just waiting for their instructions.
Got it.
Probably even as you walk through, you hear, you know what? Give me, I'm trying to think what a good roll is to overhear stuff. Usually society or diplomacy check as you walk through the main area. 14 for a 20. Yeah, you probably hear a couple of things. One is, this is new. You hear the name Zolak. This is Grogan's new lieutenant. They don't talk much about it, just that people are made uneasy by this creature, and you're not really sure what they're doing or what they bring to the table. You know that the clockwork dogs belong to Zolak.
And do I get the impression Zolak is the little creature?
You would assume that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and by then, like Gus would stick his head back in the kitchen and say, "Bo, you're still here. Get out of here."
Oh, sorry, I was making small talk.
No.
You know me, I get long-winded. I apologize.
Yeah, well, come back in a couple of days, Bo. You got to get out of here. The Axis don't want any outsiders here, right?
Oh yeah, and remember, you got to put a little bit of chutney in the soup. It not too much though. It's overpowering.
Chutney, huh? Oh, okay. Man, this is the best carrot soup I ever made. Thanks for these tips.
Yeah, no problem. And I make my way out of the bar.
So yeah, you come through the crowd, through the room, and exit the room, the pillar, back into Triangle Square, blinking in the light. You probably see 4 upturned faces staring at you as you come out, sitting in the park across the way.
As I'm, again, not trying to get all 5 of us together, I'll be like, I'll gesture towards my bottle shop.
Yeah, Shepard would blink away.
Mark would wait to have other people leave, so it's not a group outing.
Seraphina will say, "Oh, it was nice to see you, Marth. Take care. I'll see you later. I need to pick up a bottle of wine for my mother for dinner tonight."
Always a pleasure, Seraphina. You have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Kira counts to 10, and then stretches and yawns. "Oh, I think I need a bottle of wine for my parents." And she'd start walking over to the wine shop.
Particular.
All right. Yeah, you guys reconvene inside. I assume there's a side entrance here to the shop, right?
Yeah, there's like a front and a back side.
Yeah. So you guys slip in the back. Describe again what your section of this area looks like.
Yeah, so it's a small, there's a 10-foot section in the front kind of cobblestoney on the bottom, a number of holes in the roof, and all around is just kind of loose shelves bind to the wall that hold just a whole rainbow of bottles, clearly reused to refill for all his wines. And then there's a second half broken up by a wall. That's where it's more like the fermenting area with all the grapes and the barrels, and an adjoining door that goes into Lelian.
Okay.
Hey, guys, all right, I stoked it out a little bit, and I think all the decisions are kind of happening in the back rooms. There's some talk in the middle, but seems like just the rank and file in the middle. I'm guessing if there's anything being said of value, it's not going to be in the bar, and I definitely cannot get back in there today.
Was anybody getting back in there?
Did I guess we didn't really directly. Did I see any kind of in and outs between there?
No, but you know that the staff was there. The people that work in the kitchen and the wait staff and the bar staff.
Okay. I saw them going in and out, so I assume they're bringing somebody something. So I don't know if the big guy's in there or, God forbid, that creepy little one. But if we want to know what's going on, we got to get in there. Well, one of y'all got to go in there, because it sure ain't going to be me.
Not the most stealthy one here. Would have quite a difficult time getting in.
Man, if only an investigator type person could be so brave.
Someone who had a reason to potentially be there, consoled by the axes.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because my cousin works there, and I've been practicing a little bit with makeup and stuff, and I think that I am able to kind of make myself look like her. The only scary part is if I run into her, but I could try to do that. I mean, I can make myself sound like her and everything.
No, you can't.
I can, I assure you. If the gods allow it, that is.
The gods encourage it. What described, what are you doing? Like, how are you going to do this?
I am using my alter ego dedication for my new archetype.
Ooh, so just, what does that mean?
So it makes, I can make myself into a living mirror or double of somebody. And it's somebody that I have to have spent an hour with in the last 3 days or know very well.
Okay.
Yeah. I become an expert in deception.
So you're saying you have a cousin that works in this place?
I do.
Okay.
We've talked about this previously.
Yeah,
I'm not just making this up on the spot.
I'm just leading us to inform everyone what's going on.
Yes.
So you have a cousin that works in there, and I like this because it's gonna be fun that you do have a cousin.
It's not gonna be fun. There's many men in armor that I'm scared of.
I know. It's gonna be a lot of
Torturing
fun.
Diana's gonna.
Let's all make sure to look out for the teenager. Now send her into the gang's nest.
Yeah, she's going into the lion's den alone.
What does your cousin do? Waitress? Bartender?
She's a barback. She clears the dishes.
Oh, great. Okay, cool.
She doesn't get to touch the fresh food. She just touches the waste food.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have to make a roll for this or anything like that?
Oh yeah. I mean, so I'm gonna do the impersonate activity.
Okay.
So I create a disguise to pass myself off as somebody else.
Yeah.
I need a disguise kit, which I have.
Right.
And then I'm gonna have to use a deception check against people in the area. I guess that's up to you.
Yeah.
How many times I have to do it, because there's a lot of people in there. Because it says you trick the creature into thinking. So I don't know if this is like every person I come across I have to roll again, or if it's just kind of getting through the guards the first time as that help. And then once I'm in there, people just kind of accept that as true. I mean, they're going to be busy in there.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you the different levels of danger, right? Okay. That are pretty reasonable and logical, I think. One is that the people that actually don't know you, like the guards at the door, will probably be pretty easy to trick. I'm going to, there's level-based DCs, and basically when you do try to impersonate someone, deceive them, you roll a deception check against their perception DC. But there are ways to modify the DC in Pathfinder to make it's an easy check. It's a hard check. In this case, those of you that don't know you, that just know your cousin, what's your cousin's name, by the way?
Imelda.
Imelda or Inelda?
Imelda.
Imelda. If you impersonate Imelda, and the guards know Imelda, they've seen her, but they don't talk to her, they don't know, that's going to be an easy check. But the closer you get to the kitchen and the people that work and know her, it's going to get harder, right? That's something I think that's pretty logical, and you would know that going into.
Yes.
I'm not giving away any secrets or anything by telling. So that's the danger. You're going to have to figure out who to trick and how. And
Perhaps Imelda was sick today too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But-
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to dodge her too if she's in there.
Yes,
I
Melda.
don't know if she's at
yeah.
work. Okay.
Nate, you had a question? Or?
Pathfinder, the gaming system with the rule for everything,
Yeah.
has blend in, which is an exploration activity.
Yeah.
I just posted it to the chat, but sometimes the best option for crossing a crowded party is to act natural and join the crowd. It requires a DC 35 deception check, which
Whoa.
you probably can't make.
Nope.
Are you saying that's what I'm doing? Because I'm using an impersonate activity according to my feat or my
Yeah.
dedication, so that's gonna be different.
I just noticed on there that it said on a success, inform them about the dispel a disguise opportunity, which they may have the opportunity to do on you.
So, okay. So here's the thing about what's going on, right? Like, something like blend in probably wouldn't work in this case because it's not just like a random party full of people. I mean, I guess you could, like, if you're just breaking into a party or a ball or something like that, it would be an easier check. This case, you're going into a group of people that know one another and are also in uniform, right?
Mhm.
So Shep, for example, could dress up as an axe and try to get in. That would be, I wouldn't use blend in. I would use like a deception check,
Gotcha.
you know?
I'm terrible at those two.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is just this overcome. Woo, boy. That's a pretty high DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And in this case, though, because of she's got this ability to like use disguise kit to set herself up, looking like her cousin in this case. When's the last time you saw your cousin?
We see her every week for a family dinner.
Are you buddies? What's going on?
And we're buddies. I'd say it's since we live in town and it's family, we see each other like a couple times a week.
Okay.
But we don't. She was kind of friendly with Liam, so
Oh God.
created a little distance.
Yeah. So it was rough. Was she she might have been at the funeral then.
She wasn't invited.
Ooh.
She didn't know the time and place.
Whoa. Ouch. Okay. So you need at least 10 minutes to put on this this disguise. Yeah. Which obviously you have that time. You head off into the corner of this place, pull out your disguise, get going. What kind of she's probably got her kitchen gear on, so yeah, you're gonna have to find, you probably find stuff around Bo's. Bo, do you have any old clothes laying around? What's going on here?
Oh yeah, there'd definitely be like a lost and found for Lelian.
Yeah.
So people leave, different clothes, just like, oh, it's cold out. I put my shawl up here, or
I bet-
different
Yeah.
Any aprons
staff
from the
hands who've
restaurant?
been through the place.
Yeah, and I bet you could grab it like an apron and a shirt from Lelian.
Easily.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. No problem. So yeah, you have, after 10 minutes, what does she look like? How do you change your appearance to match her?
Oh my gosh, I look just like her. Her hair is just like this. And like she kind of has her apron usually tucked halfway in her pants. And this is great. Her eyelashes are a little bit longer. Her lipstick is this shade. It's actually a little bit lighter shade of pink, but this'll do. And yeah, anyways, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, bye.
We're all doomed.
This is awesome. This is great.
Wait, where did Kira go? Was I supposed to help that customer?
Yes. All right. Shall
I'm
we
gonna
do
like
this?
walk over across the street
Yeah.
and like start walking into the side door.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk over to the room in the pillar. You approach the door. There are 2 axes there. Go ahead and make me your first deception check. And this
Hi,
has to be a
guys.
secret GM
Okay,
check.
okay, I'm so scared. How do I know
A
if I need
blind
to
GM.
use my hero point?
Oh, you'll know. No, I don't know.
Deception, right? Hi guys, I'm just showing up for work. I'm sorry I'm late.
Hang on a sec. Let me look at something real quick.
Okay.
While you wait a minute. You're that you're-
Imelda,
right.
you remember me.
Yeah.
How's your day going?
Good. Yeah. Good. I thought you whatever. Go on inside.
Oh, yep, excuse me. Please don't tell him I'm late.
Late. But you were anyways, yeah, go ahead in.
Okay, bye.
Oh my god. All right, let's pull this up. We'll just use. Let's just use Kira's token here. So you come in, and you look around, scan the room, and there are all these axes hanging around, drinking, stuff like that. What do you do?
Before I get too far in the kitchen, I'm looking if I see Imelda in there further, but I'm also going to grab a couple dishes. I'm going to grab a rag and just start grabbing things from the kitchen to add to my
So you're gonna go back to the
costume.
kitchen?
Am I not in the kitchen?
If you look in the map,
I'm
you
sorry.
just entered the room, the pillar at the very entrance.
And for our viewers, Bo is not actually in the kitchen right now. I think that's probably just so you can show it on the map.
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
So
Here, I'll
that's just
put
a
Bo
plant.
on the side
it
here.
looks like Bo, but it's clearly just a plant.
We've put the other PCs on the side of this map so they can view everything. So Kira, you walk into the door, the main door.
I'm on the south side of the main tavern room.
Yep.
I'm gonna slink west, and I'm gonna kind of duck down like I'm trying to stay out of their way, and just as quick as I can run past them back towards where I see people coming and going, which is where I assume the kitchen is.
So you have to go around the end of the bar, and at the end of the bar is Gus Broadfoot. This is the boss, the owner of the room and the
He
pillar,
knows me pretty
who
well.
has hired your cousin Melda to work there. So you'll have to make a deception check as you go by.
Okay.
So go ahead and drag your token up there.
Going, like up here.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, and this is another blind GM.
Yeah, you'll be up here. So he's right here, and the kitchen is through these doors here.
So, I got
you go to the end of the bar. There's the halfling
Should I
proprietor.
go in the doorway?
So
I can see
as
past?
you go by Gus Broadfoot, roll me a deception.
Okay.
A blind GM check, please.
Hi, Gus. Sorry. Excuse me.
Melda, yeah. Listen, there's some dishes in the back there. Quick, go pick them up and bring them back into the kitchen, all right? Would you? Snap,
Yes.
hurry to it.
Yes, Captain.
Capt? Huh?
She's hustling back past him.
So he wants you to go at this end of the bar.
So I'm gonna slink across the north wall to go grab the dishes.
Yeah.
She walks really quick. I'm not making eye contact with people. I'm just acting as if I'm working.
Right. Yeah. And you go over there, scoop up the dishes. Just for fun. Making one more deception check.
Okay. Can I proactively use my hero? Oh, that wasn't blind anyways. Okay.
Yeah.
So
That was a nice roll, too.
Shame you wasted it.
Shame.
yeah, can I proactively use my hero point?
You just glide by these patrons. They don't even give you a second glance. You scoop up the dishes. Roll me a flat check, would you?
Blind.
Nope, just out in the open. Just roll me a DC
D20.
20. This is a DC 5 check. You want to get a 5 or higher.
8.
All right, you're good.
I did it.
You do not see Imelda pop out of the kitchen. I'm going to say that DC 5 flat check is anytime you roll that fail, Imelda appears.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right?
We're twins.
All right, so you come over here, grab the dishes.
And then the rooms that people are in.
So there are these doors along the north wall here. Looks like maybe past there. It's where, and I don't know if you've ever been into the room and pillar before, have you?
I mean, we did the
Oh,
scouting
yeah,
with
yeah.
the Fingers McNabb, and I've eaten here before. This is where my family comes
Right.
sometimes.
You've never been back there, though. That's
Not back there, no.
No, those are special rooms. Maybe you've seen it and seen people go through, but in fact, I'll even put like another token there. One of these guys standing in front of a guard, like almost like a guard. Let me put one of these axe ruffians in front to show you where it is, like right here. You can see that on the map. So along about the middle of the north wall, an axe enforcer is kind of leaning against the wall next to these double doors.
While I've been here, has anybody gone in or out
Nope.
from the help?
No.
All right, I'm going to grab all the dishes, and I'm going to walk in front of him.
All right.
Do you need me to clear anything? Do you guys need anything?
Why don't you, yeah, go ahead and go check to see if they're done with their dishes. And he'll open a door for you.
Oh, all right. Sorry,
So-
excuse me. I'll just run quick.
Okay, so you go in, you see a long, narrow hallway. 2 axes stand almost blocking the hall past them. And behind them, you can see 2 more axe enforcers and these sort of mechanical dogs.
Hi, just checking in if you need anything. I can get out of your way. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Let me see if they need any dishes cleared.
and he'll like walk. This guy will walk down to the door here. He opens it, sticks his head in. You just hear voices, and then he says,
Yeah, they've got some stuff you can just clear off. Go ahead in.
This is so convenient. Thank you. And then she like purses her mouth shut, walks in quickly, very, very quickly, goes up to the table and starts clearing dishes.
"All right, give me one more deception check." As this puppet looks up at you and examines you.
Oh, no. How do I know if I need to use my hero point? It's going to be too late.
The puppet looks at you, blinks. Blink, blink. You can hear like the wood click as his eyes blink, and then he looks away.
I'm so sorry.
And you
And then-
scoop up the plates.
Yep. Quickly.
You hear they just all stare at you as you're doing this. Obviously, clearly not talking while you're in there.
And I grab the plates and start leaving.
All right.
I don't want to stay here longer than I have to. So I would walk back out. My hands are full of plates.
Yep.
And then I'd
Walk
stand
back
by
in.
the door.
They close the door behind you.
Do they immediately resume talking?
Yeah. Go ahead and you want to give a quick perception check?
I do if I can hear them.
Yeah, give me a perception check. See if you can make out what they're saying. You can hear them talk, but there's a lot of crosstalk. You can't make out what they're saying, unfortunately.
And I'm going to walk to the right and just check in with these guys. Do you guys need anything?
No, thanks, ma'am. We're good. Just go ahead and bring those back to the kitchen.
And I do a little curtsy and start retreating. As I'm walking by the room, do I hear anything else?
No, same. One interesting thing you note is that the two mechanical creatures, as you walk by them, both their heads lock on you. And as you walk by, it's like it's almost like they're tracking you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking out.
You can hear this whirring, this mechanical whirring as the head continues to follow you down. Their heads in unison follow you down.
I'm gonna kind of mutter to the guards as I pass them, like, get used to that.
And you notice too that these the heads of these creatures, it's not like a head, it's not like ears and eyes. It appears to be some mechanism that holds crossbow.
Does it sound like anybody's talking in any of the other rooms?
No, it sounds like that's the only room that's really occupied.
Should I bring in the next round of snacks?
You just wait till the boss calls for
Oh.
something, okay?
Pardon
We'll
me.
let you know.
And I'm going to leave. Bring the dishes back to the kitchen.
All right, roll me come out of this hall. Roll me a flat DC 5. Check. Ooh, 12. Melda's nowhere and you.
Melda. All right. I'm going to quickly head back and put the dishes
Kitchen.
in the back.
Kitchen is over this way
Yep.
between these double doors.
Going west. I'm going quick, keeping my head down. Trying to focus if anybody's listening, if anybody's talking.
Yeah. So you throw open this door, you see the little hallway. You don't know which way is the kitchen though. There's two double doors, one in the north and one in the south.
Do I hear bustling louder in one or dishes clinking in one?
You give me a perception check. This will be an easy check. Yeah, the south doors, you can hear voices and the clanking of dishes. And then someone shouts, "Order up!"
All right, I'm going to head down there.
All right. Throw open
Please
the
no,
door,
Melba.
you see the kitchen. Give me
Imelda.
a flat check. This one's going to be a DC 11.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Yeah, 19.
Nice.
You gasp with
She's in
relief
the bathroom.
as she is not in the kitchen.
Okay,
Where the
I
hell
quick.
is she? I don't even know now.
She's in the bathroom.
Yeah,
She
definitely. in the
snuck
bathroom.
out. She's playing. Okay.
Smoking cigs
Smoke
in the
break.
Yeah,
bathroom.
as
Yeah.
the phrase goes, 9 to 5, you go on company time.
Mm-hmm. I set the dishes down on the nearest counter, and I'm gonna.
No, Melda, you dumbass! You put them over there by the wash basin.
Sorry.
God
Like,
damn it!
oh my gosh! And I pick them up and walk them over to
You're
the wash
back
basin.
I
and
thought you were going for a smoke break.
yeah, well, I got grabbed. I got grabbed. Oh, I hate this job.
Yeah. Tips are going to be amazing tonight, though.
I hope so. All right. Here you go. Here's the dishes. And then I'm gonna rush back out, and I'm gonna go kind of lurk by the door to see if the barkeep, not the barkeep, if the owner needs me or grabs me for anything else. I want to be the first one available.
Yeah.
But if I'm kind of hanging out and it doesn't seem like anything's needed, I'm going to start making my way out.
As you come out into sort of peek out this main room, there's suddenly a lot of bustle as Grogan and the Poppet and the mechanical dogs come out into the main area here. And all the axes gather around. Clearly, Grogan is going to speak to them.
Can I it's like Western style doors on hinges, right?
Yeah.
Can I close them and just kind of keep them the teeniest crack open?
Absolutely. So you're peering through. Grogan gets up to the front. All right, you lot. Listen up. There's gonna be some payback. We lost good people the other night. Don't want to lose any more. You'll get your orders in the morning, so follow them. Remember, be ruthless. These people are soft. They'll break. These iron mutts will help too. Zolak made them for us. You'll get to know them soon enough. Listen up. It started with fire, and it's gonna end in fire. We hired someone to burn down a building every night in the 7th War. Till the people turn over these vigilantes, or they turn themselves in. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna need you guys. Go around patrols and put flyers up. See if you can catch them. Or flush them out. Fight us. Face to face. So we can have our revenge. Just then the door opens behind you and Imelda comes in. And we'll end the session.
I don't like that guy.